Hi, it's Tristan back with another video, and I wanted to do a watch video on my current watch collection. I haven't done a watch video in a while, and someone left a comment on one of my watch videos saying that I should do, a video on my current collection, and I thought that was a good idea since I haven't done a watch video in a bit. And so this is it here. I've recently kind of pared down the collection. I've sold the Omega Speedmaster Moon watch. I have sold the Omega Speedmaster Anniversary Edition that I had. You've seen videos on both of those on my channel before. And this is it here. I've only got 5 watches currently. And I'm still interested in mechanical watches and vintage watches particularly. Particularly like vintage Rolex and vintage Omega Speedmasters. And in some point in the future, maybe in the near future, I will be getting more of those. But for right now, this is my current collection as it stands as of this video. And I have to say, getting the Apple Watch has really sort of almost scratched the itch for me in terms of wanting to get more mechanical watches. Because the Apple Watch, as you see here on the left, is just a really good everyday watch. It's really useful. I really like getting notifications on the wrist. I like being able to pay with Apple Pay using my watch and without having to take out the phone. I would like the look of it. It works really well. I like the fact that you can swap out different bands on a whim very easily and very quickly without any kind of tools. And as I said, I think it looks pretty good too, and it just serves me really well as an everyday watch. So if I'm just going somewhere on an everyday basis, going out to do errands or whatever, I'll wear the Apple Watch primarily most of the time. So, that's the Apple Watch for you, and I really like it. I've been actually pleasantly surprised with it. It's worked out really well for me. Even though I'm still quite a fan of mechanical watches and Swiss watches and things like that, the Apple Watch certainly has its place for me. And it's not a this or that kind of a proposition for me. It's a this and that proposition with regards to watches. So if you are a watch aficionado, or the Apple Watch, in my opinion, is really a must-have. And again, it doesn't take the place of mechanical watches, and mechanical watches don't take the place of the Apple Watch, in my opinion. So anyway, the watch to the left of that is the Casio G-Shock, and as you can see here, this is sort of in a military green, sort of olive drab casing. And I think this is a really attractive G-Shock. I really like it. It's just a really cool watch. And I wear this primarily when I am going to be doing something rugged, like working out or, helping somebody move or, something like that, doing gardening. If I think the watch might get scratched or bumped or damaged, the G-Shock is the one that I wear because I think it's the most indestructible watch that I have. I can also wear it swimming if I want to, things like that. So it's kind of a good watch to have. I've had lots of G-Shocks in the past that you've seen in this channel. I've since sold them all. This is the only one that I have left, but I like it. It serves me well. I don't know if they make this particular model anymore though. It might be a discontinued one. Next to that, I've got the Swatch System 51. This is in one of the original colorways. It's just the black and white one. Recently wore this on a trip to Europe, and it was my only watch. It's a mechanical watch. It's all put together by a machine. It's under like 200 bucks, and it works like a charm. It just works really well for the price. I think it only has 51 moving parts as well, by the way. But the nice thing about this is it's cheap. You can dress it up and down. It's an automatic mechanical watch made in Switzerland, and it's under 200 bucks. So it's almost hard to beat. And they have a lot of other designs of the System 51, which I might get at a future date because they keep coming out with cool new designs. But this one serves me really well for the time being. I don't regret that purchase at all. Now next to that, we've got the Seiko Skx 009 just to the right of the swatch there. You've seen a fairly recent video that I did on that. This watch is a really nice watch, great dive watch, and it's got the sort of Pepsi bezel there, the Pepsi red and blue bezel. Just a really nice watch. I think that one was under $200 as well. Check the description field for pricing and availability on some of this stuff. I think the Seiko is no longer made. It's a discontinued model, but you can still pick it up. But I think it's just a great watch, and see my prior video on that as well for more in-depth commentary and discussion on that watch. To the right of that is the Rolex 5513L model, the Rolex Submariner, the L series Submariner. I really like this watch. don't regret it at all. It's a great watch. It's from about 1984 or so, and it's probably my favorite watch in the collection. And yeah, I did a whole couple of videos on that watch as well, so make sure you just check out my channel for that. But yeah, the Rolex 5513 Submariner is just an awesome watch. I really like it a lot. As mentioned, I've done a video on that in the past as well, so be sure to check that out. And I've got it all in this sort of a 6-slot watch case that kind of can sit on my dresser. They also make this watch case in like 12 slots, and you know, it's a pretty cheap watch case, but I think it looks pretty nice. I'll try to link to that as well. The watch case I think was only like 15 bucks or something like that, so it works really well. One of the things that's nice about this case, it's relatively compact too, so if I want to take my watches and hide it somewhere, like hide all the watches in a drawer or a safe or whatever like that, I can. So this has been my look of my current watch collection as it stands as of the date of this video. And as I said, I am still interested in vintage watches. I would really like to get a vintage Omega Speedmaster with tritium dial at some point. I'm very interested in the Rolex Daytona, actually the current model, the one that came out about a year ago or so. And, you know, I'm interested in vintage Rolex quite a bit and things like that. So certainly by no means is my future mechanical watch collecting over. I'm still very interested in them, and will probably be obtaining some of those in the near future. So be sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll be doing reviews on those as well. But I did want to do a video on my current watch collection as of the date of this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, for community discussion, please see the comments field, and make sure to check out the description field as well, and I will see you in my next video.